I got the, whatever covering that was, that thin covering off of both these walls, and I immediately noticed a problem. If you look at these stud bays, looks like they cut them. The rest of the mobile home is framed with 2x4s. Let me see here. And it looks like they cut these down to about 2.5 inches. And that's going to be a problem because the shower valve I got requires at least 2.2 inches, which would give me about 0.3 inches to play with. Not sure what I'm going to do to hold that on there. Maybe some plywood, or I might have to reframe the whole walls with 2x4s, tear into the other room a little bit early, which I'm going to have to do anyway. But that's all just this this cheap wood, whatever this is, 1/16 of an inch. It's super thin, and maybe tear it out and frame a 2x4 in there to give me enough room to mount it securely to it. So I'm just going to hold off on that for right now, and instead of figuring out the framing and routing of all the PEX lines, because I'll have to remove this anyway, and remove these studs so that I can put the shower alcove in this wall. I'll just hold off on any of the framing for that and getting that dry fit. Instead, I'm going to rip off all this really thin covered drywall and just get it down to bare studs, because I'm going to have to add an outlet for the toilet that I want to get. I want to get one of those smart toilets, and then change out all this mobile home wiring. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll get back to you when I have some of it a little bit further along. So, found something when I was removing the bathroom cabinet. It looks like there used to be carpet in here instead of this tile. So that makes me feel a little bit better that I might not have breathed in some asbestos. I'm still going to err on the side of caution and get that tested, because it goes through almost the entire house. Until you get to the kitchen, and then you have a linoleum, and where it's come up, I don't see any even glue really that they put down. It looks like it was just laid over top of the bare subfloor. So next I'm gonna probably remove the walls, and at that point I'll probably have enough to fill my truck up and go to the landfill. I've got to see how much time I'll have today. Alright, I think that's about as far as I can get for right now. yeah, I'm just not sure what I'm going to do about this wall and how I'm going to frame this out yet. I'll have to sit and think on it. You see these walls are all 2x4. The exterior is. It's just this one room that I know of that has thin walls. Maybe the other bathroom and bedroom do the same. I'm just going to go with regular 1/2 inch drywall and 1/2 inch go board for the shower. And I've got to plumb out or do all my plumbing. But first I've got to figure out how I'm going to fit it in that bay. I just don't know how that's going to work yet. So I have to sit and think on it. I'll do this wall later. This window is going to be gone. So I'm just going to cut this out. It's sealed on the outside. So when I go to do the siding, when it warms up, I'm going to remove this window completely and install a vent fan up in the ceiling. That'll help get rid of the moisture. This thing is actually broken and it doesn't work anymore. So it's kind of, instead of trying to find a replacement, I'm just going to cover it up. And then when I do the siding, I'm just going to make it solid on the outside so that this won't be in here anymore. And then I've got to do the wiring for the lights, probably do some recessed lighting, and I'm not sure where I'm going to put the vent, but I have a 4-inch vent on the other side just hanging down, so I might just tie into that and use that for the roof access, or do a T or something like that into it to be able to vent all the moisture. Alright, I'll see y'all on the next video. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more progress, be able to do a little bit more, and like, subscribe to the channel. If you like what I'm doing, tell me what I'm doing wrong. This is my first big DIY project. I've just watched YouTube videos to figure out what I want to do and figure out how to do it, and it's going to be a learning experience. Alright guys,